What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to 10 in the Pit. Today, we are going to do that full bowling ball review on that brand new RST Hyperdrive Pearl. Justin's had this for the last 2.5 weeks.
I think we just pushed the 3-week limit mark at this point.
So what Justin's going to do, he's going to bowl us a game. He's going to tell us what he likes about the bowling ball, what he doesn't like about the bowling ball. He's going to try to beat Jaden and Quentin's swag scores. I believe they're both 250 and 260.
I mean, come on, man. Do you know that's not happening?
You were the high, fresh off the press.
Yeah, and I can't believe that.
Ball.
And I can't believe that happened.
Right, with this ball.
It's still me.
Yeah, we know. We know. All right, so are you ready?
No, but let's get this done.
Let's do it. We'll let him go. Hopefully he'll talk his way through this video.
Good luck.
If not, I'll kick him. I'll put a picture of the bowling ball specs, logo of the bowling ball, and zoom in. You're all set, Buck. Good to go.
Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna stand 20. Throw about 7 or 8. Small tug.
Good pull. Good pull.
I hit about 9 or 10 on that one. Ball's a little more forgiving than other pearls I've thrown. It definitely is replacing my hyperdrive, my hyper venom. So we did a 4x2 layout on this. I like the length out of it. All right, let's see if I can throw this without tugging it this time. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Good ball.
I really like the way it holds its energy as it's going through the pins, making that break at the break point. So I'm not going to move. Ooh, a little light on that one. That was ugly. I'm sorry, guys.
The fact that fell.
So the downside, since we've had the lanes cut, I know this was meant to be my game 2 ball. Unfortunately, I'm able to throw my game 1 ball a lot longer than I used to be able to. So this
your ball not come back, bub?
Like 8th frame of the second game instead of first frame. Alrighty, now that we have the ball back, and James informed me that he interrupted everything that I was saying, so I'll just repeat it just in case. So, yeah, let me throw this ball first and then I'll repeat it. I'm saying right there, standing 20, throwing about 7 or 8. Hit about 6 on that one. Recovered, just didn't carry through. So, like I was saying, since we've cut the lanes, they're breaking in a little differently than they used to. I used to be able to throw the Guru or the Onyx game 1 and then have to immediately switch. And now I'm able to throw them to about the 8th frame or so of the second game before I have to switch. So it did push back where this ball sits in the lineup. Perfect. Which is nice because then I'm only throwing 2 balls a night, but definitely push back the amount I get to throw this ball. And again, 7 or 8. There we go. Ooh. Touch bit. Okay, maybe a left-hand move. That looked good until it connected the pocket. So, slight left-hand move. And we'll see what it does. I have not touched the surface of this ball at all. So this is still the factory finish. It is about that point though where it's time to hit it with another. I think this one was finished 4,000 out of box, so we'll just hit it with that pad again here pretty soon because it is right about that spot for this ball. All right, 21 and about 8. Huh. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe
Good
I
ball.
was wrong.
Just a whisker behind the head pin.
Yeah, it was a little whisker ahead on the last one, so I made a board move. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they're playing a board different.
Or you didn't get this ball out to the same board.
Or maybe I missed my break point. Pearl for the 10 pin.
Not bad. Not what we drilled it for, but not bad.
With how the lanes are breaking down, man, that's game 4 now. But all right. I'm going to stay right there just in case that was me last time. So 21, throwing about 8. I hit 9. Nice ball. I do really like the transition phase of this ball though. It's giving me a lot of wiggle room. starting to think maybe they're just a slight bit different.
Alrighty, boys and girls, children of all ages, that would be that new RST Hyperdrive and Little Beard and a 207. Let me zoom out here, and then we'll recap with Little Beard. Alrighty, boys and girls, children of all ages, that'd be a 207 with that brand new RST Hyperdrive. Not the greatest game, but it's above his average by like 2 pins. Bum.
About 6.
Bum.
Right now my highest average this year is 201.
Okay.
It went down a little bit.
Is that because they got caught?
Between that and the extra I'm bowling.
Oh.
I think before I start getting used to the extra I'm bowling, it's going to come down a little bit, and then it should pick back up. And
Should pick back up. Okay. So,
James, I do have to cut you off real quick and apologize to these guys because I messed up. I muted my mic when I stepped off to talk to you for a hot second, and I forgot to unmute it for the 9th and 10th frame. So I didn't say anything catastrophic. I was just talking about where I was standing, what I was looking at, and moving, but I did leave a dead spot.
You're a jerk.
So,
all right, so
I'm sorry, guys. I messed up.
There wasn't a sound issue there for the 10th frame. He just muted his mic. Little brother energy. Now you guys see what I deal with all the time. All right, so RST Hyperdrive, asymmetrical pearl. Shiny, big cord, clean through the fronts, responsive off the end of the pattern and to the friction. Now, I just did the combat review, and I know you've thrown the combat.
1 or 2 shots at most, but yeah, this is better in my mind.
Okay.
I won't take anything away from any other company, but in my mind for how I bowl.
Okay. Well, what I was trying to get at was you'll notice that we don't have the friction on the outside like a lot of houses do.
No, we don't.
And this ball will still give you a decent amount of shape.
Yeah.
Where the Combat kind of relies on that friction to give that shape. That's what I was trying to get at. Even though this is like a mirror finish or a pearly polished piece, this doesn't rely on the friction as much as other bowling balls on the market to give that shape. That's where I was headed with that. But if you like it better, that's fine too. But, okay, so asymmetrical, hybrid, shiny piece, beautiful on the shelf, looks good going down the lane. It's got that blue and purple swirl, pink engraving. Now, if you had to buy, actually no. Originally, fresh off the press, you told me it was worth your initial investment.
Absolutely.
After 40 games, has your opinion changed?
Not at all.
No? Okay.
No. Even though I can't throw it as early as I wanted to in the night, like I said, like I told these guys, it replaced my Hypervenom.
Right.
I took the Hypervenom home. It's not coming back here.
So
and
once
I don't plan on putting it in my tournament bag. I plan on this being in my tournament bag.
Okay, perfect. So once you figure out how to adjust your speed a little bit more effectively,
yes,
you're going to be able to see where this ball can play game two, get you out of that little congestion area at the break point.
Yep.
Even though you're normally more right of it, so you don't normally catch it as much as everybody else that plays a track or a cross lane, it still gives you those options to be a little bit cleaner, a little bit more quicker off the back end, and allows you to play around that puddle.
Right.
Whether that puddle be game 2 and 3 now, or game 1 and 2, wherever. All depends on what house you bowl at.
Right, it does, absolutely.
Okay, so worth your initial investment fresh out of box, worth your initial investment after 45. How many games do you have on this?
Right about that 40-45 game mark.
Okay, right after 45 games, still worth your initial investment?
Absolutely.
If you had to buy another asymmetrical Pearl, would you buy one of these or would you buy something else? Evoke Hysteria, Combat, Torpedo Direct Hit.
Man, I've thrown almost all of them except for the Hysteria. I have not thrown that one yet. I would still say I think this is the one I would buy.
Okay.
Especially if I'm just replacing this. I know what it's gonna do.
Right. But the question is, would you buy something else over this or would you buy this again?
No, I think it's this.
Okay.
This does fit nicely in that smooth pearl. Like, I don't know, it's a little smoother than most pearls, so
Correct, but once you hit it with a little bit more rev rate, then you can start to see some angularity out of it.
And I've been playing with my speed. I've gotten it down 15 miles an hour and saw that speed come up just by slowing the ball down.
Right.
And it does, you slow it down or you increase your rev rate and it does snap.
Yeah.
But
gives you a nice little hockey kick at the end.
Yeah, and I think this is a great game 2 medium spot.
I think this is one of the best asymmetrical pearls on the market.
I cannot argue with that.
I think its only competition right now is the Evoke Hysteria.
I want to throw that.
Okay.
I haven't had the chance yet.
Okay. We can make it happen. All right, so you would buy another one?
Absolutely.
Was worth your initial investment?
Yes.
Someone comes in there looking for an asymmetrical pearl, is this going to be the one you recommend?
Absolutely.
Or are you going to put it up there with a couple of other ones?
Because I haven't thrown it, the Hysteria would be there, but I would tell them that this is the one I would walk away with at this point.
Okay. So you would recommend it?
Yes.
Now, for the guys at home, build me a 3-ball house shot arsenal
whole
around
year
this bowling ball.
Or last 6 months.
Whenever.
Onyx. This.
Which is the
Hyperdrive Pearl.
There you go.
Thank you. And I really like my Supras, man. I think.
Going clutch?
I think the clutch is still right there.
Okay.
Even though the clutch plays big enough that I wouldn't throw this a whole game if I had the clutch in the bag.
Oh, I think you would.
You think I would?
I think you would.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, I haven't pulled the clutch out since we got ours cut.
I've noticed. I have noticed.
So
it's made me want to steal it out of your bag.
Well, I did get the Widow.
But I've been trying to.
That asymmetrical hybrid does allow me to do what I want to do.
Does it?
So
that's the only reason. Because I've been throwing this. So.
Okay. So what arsenal he is recommending is the Jackal Onyx asymmetrical solid, RST Hyperdrive Pearl, asymmetrical Pearl, and then to round out the bottom of his bag is the Motive Super Clutch symmetrical hybrid.
Yep.
Okay. 10 being God tier, 0 being the worst in the business. Where are we putting this thing?
Oh, 7.5?
7.5.
8-ish?
Okay, all right. Hang on.
I'm right in that area.
Okay. 7.5, 8.
I can't. I don't think I can give it a 9 or 10, but it's.
So we're saying 7 3/4.
Yeah, it's right in that area. Man.
Okay, I think this is a 9 all day.
You think it's a 9?
9 all day.
All right.
But for everybody who has jumped on and supported the Pro Shop or came in and supported the Pro Shop, we appreciate y'all. If you want to support the Pro Shop, jump on those old interwebs, xinthepit.com. Get yourself a $10 bowling ball cleaner, $12 foaming cleaner, chamois. Got a couple of t-shirts left, not many. Get them before they go, and then we'll have hoodies soon. The purple.
I know.
Okay.
Still debating on if I want one.
Gotcha. You'll see him in one, I guarantee it.
You'll see me in one.
If you wouldn't mind, like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, and you'll see this guy in a minute with another bowling ball review.
Be out.